Hi everyone, today we are gonna make a cake made of semolina. It's healthy and tasty. So we'll take 1 cup of semolina, 1 cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure that the cup you use is of the same measure so that your quantity doesn't make your cake disrupted. So mix it and take 1 cup of curd and half a cup of milk. Give it a mix and mix till that moment all the ingredients combines well and incorporates well. Then add half a cup of oil and a few drops of vanilla essence. Vanilla essence gives the taste to the cake and whisk all the ingredients well. And if your batter is too liquidy, add some wheat flour. We are adding wheat flour to give that healthy touch. Now you can see the consistency. Brush some oil on the baking plate and then dust some flour. Here I am using wheat flour to make it healthy. You can also use the all-purpose flour. Now our baking plate is ready. Then repeat the process and do the same with the another plate. Grease some oil and then dust some wheat flour or all-purpose flour. It depends on you. So our baking plate is ready. Now heat the container, or I'd say preheat the container, then add some salt. The salt acts as an insulator. Then preheat for about 15 minutes. Next step is to pour the batter into the baking plate. Gently pour the batter. And make sure you tap the batter after pouring so that your cake gets a level bottom. Now place the cake in your container. You can also use microwave to bake your cake. Here I am using a gas stove and a container. Set your cake, and here goes the another one. I'm using 3-layer cake. You can use as per your requirements. Bake the cake for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Now it's ready. You can see that it's cooked perfectly with a fork. It's clean. Just cover it for some time till it cools down and then add some sugar syrup to it. It gives the sweetness to your cake and that sponginess. Now the cake comes perfectly after tapping it with a knife or something, and the cake is ready. You can see it's perfectly cooked and it's made of wheat flour, the healthy one. So use a fork for your icing as a icing knife, and you can see that it works really good. It's just a fork, but it can be used as an icing knife. Level the icing as much as you can because it's not gonna be a perfect without using a machine or something like that. When it's perfectly leveled, add the another cake and do the same with that cake also. As up to the level you can do, After icing, refrigerate for some time, and after refrigerating you can see that it looks like this. I've placed it on another plate so that I can ice the corners or the edges of the cake perfectly. You too can do this. A plate without edges you can take if you don't have the cake plater, and you can see it's in the fridge now, and I've just coated it with some crushed biscuits and it looks good.